Going 50. Going 50. There.
Motion.
Huh.
The game will be played on Saturday, August 17th here at Volunteer High School. We've worked it out this year to have the game here. Hopefully next year it can be at Cherokee and we can just go back and forth. Also hoping that each year it can be the year before the first football game so that everybody's ready for some football and we can kick this thing off with a good fundraiser for the schools.
Did you play in last year's game?
I did.
Well, tell me about that game. I heard it was a pretty close battle.
It was. We got out to a good lead there in the first half, and Cherokee, and I understand, is probably going to be about the same this year. They were bigger, and we were smaller and faster, and we got a 3-touchdown lead going into the second half. And somehow, through some mistakes and some bad snaps, things of that nature, turnovers, they were able to come back and tie it up, and they beat us in overtime. So hopefully this year we can at least put on a good game. I hope we come out on top this year, but at least we'll have a good game for the fans. I think.
You guys feel like you might have something to prove this year,
well,
then?
Absolutely. Last year we had to play at Lynn Garden, and this year we're on our home field. And, there's a big trophy coming, and there was some controversy last year that we don't need to get into, but all that's set aside now. Everybody's working together now to bring this game here, make it something positive, and it's going to be a really true great thing for the community, for this county, and hopefully it'll be here for years to come. And there's a big trophy that's going to be presented to the winning team, and that'll be passed back and forth each year.
It's all about the kids, really. We're trying to raise money for the schools, to help the schools out. It sort of brings back some youth, and me being 50-year-old this year, it just brings back youth to me step on the field playing with some of the younger guys. I love it. I've made some great friends, and these guys used to be enemies a long time ago. Now I look at them as just friends too.
Yeah. Now, last year you played on neutral territory. This year you're on enemy territory. Does that give you extra motivation to come out strong?
Anytime Cherokee walks on the field, they're planning on taking the trophy back home with them, no matter if it's here or North Carolina, wherever. We're going to take a win. We've got Judge versus Judge here. We got Judge Daniel Boyd and Judge Todd Ross. So, you got Judge against Judge in this game. This is really a thing. It's going to see who does what.
Now, you wanted to play last year. You had a health problem?
Yes, sir, I did. I ended up getting testicular cancer diagnosed the week before the game. I had my surgery the day before the game. I showed up to the game, but I ended up having some complications at the game, so I had to leave and go to the hospital, but I ended up coming back for the second half of the game. It's really nice because I've waited a year, and I've wanted to come back and I've wanted to play, so I'm ready for it, and I can't wait to get back on the field. They're playing running back and cornerback. They want me playing cornerback mostly because I know that RJ on the volunteer side did a really good job last year getting open and scoring a couple of touchdowns. So I'm gonna try to get out there as friend to friend and try to stop him this year.
What would it mean for you guys to take 2 in a row or to win 2 in a row?
It'd be awesome. And actually, my junior and senior year in high school, I've got a really good buddy of mine. He's actually in my family now. Jordan Sandage took 2 in a row for me my junior and senior year, so I'll be looking to get back out there and take 2 in a row for volunteers, so it'd be really nice.
We've been out here, a lot of us, 3 to 4 months now, and glad to be in Hawkins County this year. The support of the people, I've understood right now, maybe 2,000 fans or maybe more is going to be out. Last year we played at Lynn Garden. We enjoyed playing, but it wasn't nothing like going to be at home this year and stuff.
There it is! Oh! Come on, guys! Good job!
I had good talent last year on the team, but this year the talent's grown that much more, and if the guys will give me 110%, I'll let that rest at that. We've got some good weapons. I was the very first freshman class in the school in 1980.
Oh, okay.
And the last game I actually played against in 1984 was against Cherokee, and they beat us, if I ain't mistaken, 25-0. And so that being said, and last year we was doing so well, but just be truthful, some mistakes, like in anything, a couple turnovers, and truthfully I believe some of the players, along myself, at one time when it's 28-7, thought we had the game won, and it come back to bite us. We ain't gonna let that happen this year.
I got a couple more weapons on the outside this year. We got a lot of speed again. We'll be able to do what we did last year, I'm pretty sure. I've always wanted to come back here and play again. My senior year, I graduated in 2010. We lost every game my senior year, so it's a little bit of want to come back next to win one.
Yeah, especially against Cherokee.
Yeah, especially against Cherokee. I grew up in Surgoinsville. I played rec league in Rogersville with all them boys for forever, for as long as I can remember. So I mean, I grew up with all of them. I hang out with all of them still. So
yeah, big game for you then, right?
Yeah, it's a real big game for me. We're going to pound it this year. We aired it out a lot last year, but this year I want to pound it a little bit more. I think we didn't pound it enough last year. We got the potential to pound it a little bit more this year.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be most of what we do this year.
There you go. Good job, Isaac. Good go, Skylar.
I would love to win the volunteer. I'm from the last graduating class of Surgoinsville in 19. I graduated in 80.
Oh, I see.
And I wanted to go to volunteer, but I didn't get a chance to go. I've
So
always followed volunteer. Had a part in, you know, coming up with the name of volunteer. You know, our class did and stuff. But I just want this is going to be my opportunity to come out here and show my pride for volunteer.
How do you feel whenever your teammate just said he's the oldest guy on the field? Do you feel like the oldest guy on the field?
No, I don't. I'm very blessed that I'm fortunate enough to be able to come out and be in shape enough to come out and play a game like this.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't always get a second chance to do things that they want to do, and I'm very fortunate in that respect. This is what I wanted right here. We wanted to play the game in Hawkins County, but from my vantage point, I also wanted to play here at Volunteer.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to make it special for me.
Okay.
To be able to play here at Volunteer, especially if we can take out a win.